Shamu!
I don't think Shamu's in a Batman movie, Amy.
He is now.
Okay, this pack contains Catman, and I think Catman is a bad guy, but he has a cowl like Batman, and again you can feel the cylinder and the ears. Now, he also has a utility belt, and the utility belt is kind of a flat piece that, like a tail or a tutu or a skirt, goes between the legs and the torso, but it's very flat, and you can feel the holes for the studs. And of course, he also has the claws, and you can definitely feel those claws. So let's take a look at Catman. Okay, so for the close-up, before I start the close-up, I wanted to show you the utility belt. It's this flat piece that, again, goes between the legs and the torso. I want you to, it's a little bit harder to see when it's on. Okay, now also notice that the cowl for Catman is a little bit different in that it doesn't have the bottom piece that goes under the chin like the regular Batman ones do. And of course, there's the claws. So there you can see he's holding the claws. And again, there's the utility belt in there. And also on the cowl, the ears are smaller. They don't stick up as much as the Batman ones do. And there again you can see the utility belt. Alright.
Right, here we have the March Harriet. See, the big thing, two big things about her are her gun and her helmet, which is pretty much like a round cap with a little hole for her face with smooth rounded bunny ears on top. And there's also her gun, but I kind of find that harder to describe and harder to feel than the bunny helmet. Yeah, it's a gun. Imagine how a gun would feel. A Lego gun, not a real gun. There she goes.
Okay, here's the close-up of March Harriet. And again, there you can see kind of like a Tommy gun, machine gun with the magazine, the round magazine, and of course her helmet with the bunny ears, and you can definitely feel those as you would expect. Okay, this pack contains, I'm guessing he's another villain, but he's called Calculator. He has kind of a big piece, which is kind of his shoulder pads, body armor that slide over his torso, and you can feel the opening where it slides over the body, as well as the parts sticking out on top that kind of protect his neck. Plus, he has a helmet. He also has a 1x1 tile, which is the actual calculator, which attaches to the front of the of his body armor. And in addition, you may feel the small piece that's the visor for his helmet. Okay, so here's a close-up of the calculator guy. Okay, you can see the 1x1 tile, that's the actual calculator keypad, and you can see this big white piece that includes the shoulder pads and the body armor, kind of a standard piece that they've used before. But that's a big piece, you can definitely feel that. Okay, and then there's his helmet and his little visor, which numbers if you look at it this way, or if you turn it upside down, the word hello. All right. There he is.
And here we have walk like an Egyptian. And so there are a few
King
different
Tut.
ways, like the headdress, which kind of feels like a hook and then drapes over it. I'm not going to describe it. Jeez, why am I even doing this? And then, of course, there's also the staff, which is like a long rod with a little snakey at the top, curves over. And of course, there's the snake, which feels like a squiggly S. Snake! Snake!
Okay, you can't even see it.
Snake!
Okay, so here's the close-up of King Tut. Again, several distinctive pieces, the snake and, of course, the staff. If you feel either of those two, you know it's him. And, of course, there's his headdress, which, if you can tell that that's what it is, sometimes being a big piece may be harder to figure it out right away, but you can see it's got like a little ponytail there too, which kind of went into the cape. See if we can get that out there a little bit.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Do, 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 do. All right, there you can see the headdress. And there he is. He doesn't look happy. It'll be interesting to see what King Tut is doing in the Batman movie. Okay, this pack contained the Mime. Now, the Mime, basically, his only accessories are the lightning bolts, and they're kind of flat, but they also have a little handle on the end, and there's two of them. And then the other accessory that you might feel is he's got the mohawk hairpiece, which is flat, a little rubbery, and also, but you can feel the angle since it's on the top of his head and goes down the back. So let's open him up. Okay, so here's the close-up of the Mime. And there you can see her electric bolts. And again, when you feel them, they're flat, but the end has a little handle, and you can feel that it's thicker than the rest of it. And of course, there's a profile shot of her mohawk, and that's a little rubbery. It's not the hard plastic like the other parts. Okay, so that is the Mime.